Okay, I'm going to show you how to use some of the head tracking settings in the iOS space. Today I'm using an iPad and I've loaded it with LAMP Words for Life, the app. So if I go to my menu and go down to my settings page, I've got all of my usual LAMP Words for Life settings. If I keep scrolling down, I also have something that says Enable Head Tracking. If I toggle this on, some new settings will appear. For a full list of what these settings do, you can find this in the LAMP Words for Life app user manual, and you'll also be able to find which generations of iPad are compatible with head tracking. So here I could change my tracking speed. So this is how sensitive the cursor is to my head movements and how fast the cursor is going to move. I'm going to change this to normal. I could also change the shape of my cursor. I'm going to leave this on a dot for the moment. And here I can also change my trigger action. So my trigger action is what I need to do in order to make a selection. So at the moment I've got it on tongue out. I could also change it to hover, which means I just have to dwell on a certain icon for a certain period of time in order to make the selection. For this demonstration, I'm going to choose eyebrows up. I can also change my trigger indicator, so what happens after I make a selection. I'm going to leave this on pop. Now that I've enabled head tracking, a cursor will appear, and I can control this cursor using my head movements. And because I've selected eyebrows up, that's what I'm going to do to make a selection.
I like pizza. I like pizza.
So, to pause the head tracking, I've got that option in the middle here, in between my vocab and my menu. When it's paused, I can still see my cursor, but I now can no longer make a selection. To resume, I'm going to put my cursor back there, and now I can make my selections as usual.